Blazin Hit Radio.
Good morning, you guys.
Now with more us.
You rock.
Better music, less commercials, more Larry and
I
Kathie.
just love you both.
Oh, thanks.
Good morning.
Happy Wednesday.
Somebody wrote Happy Friday.
Yeah, right?
Must be
On the
their
text
Friday.
line. Must be their Friday.
It's pajama day. You know what? I heard it was yesterday was official pajama day.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was
like
so weird.
National Pajama Day?
Yeah, something like that. But I was thought of the idea just out of the blue, and I was like, let's wear pajamas. And then you were like, that's what we're doing on the TV show.
Yeah.
So I was like, awesome.
On the Everyday Show, we're wearing pajamas. I got my onesie on today. Larry's got on
Flannel.
his comfy Colorado flannels T-shirt.
You look like a big baby. Like, who's the big baby?
Avery, it's Big Avery.
Yeah, it totally is Big
It's
Avery.
Gianna. Will you check to see if Kathy's wet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Really.
Are you sure?
That's her
I'm
husband's
totally fine.
job.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
her
For
husband
sure.
can do
Although,
that.
Wiggins, you have jeans on. I know you don't sleep in your jeans.
Probably does.
No, I don't. Even when it was Spirit Week in high school, I never did that crap. Like there was a time when
And that
people
crap.
went
We're
to
all
the
standing over
homecoming
here.
stuff.
We're right here.
Yeah, I'm bah humbug with
Yeah, I hear you.
festivities.
We know. But what do you sleep in normally? Pajamas?
My bed.
Remember he said he goes commando.
I thought he was BSing. Do you really sleep naked?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's why it's two things are going to happen if we ever get broken. One, on that I'm not going to be able to see them because my contacts are taken out and I'm like completely blind.
Totally.
And two, if I have to fight them, which I imagine I will, as I bump into walls, I'm going to end up fighting them naked. So my ultimate fear is that
What, they're going to body shame you?
that they're going to have a knife. No, not body shame.
They're going to have a knife and cut
They're
you
going to
in the
cut my
wrong
wiener.
place.
They're going to cut the
Right.
sphincter. I'm not worried about
Really?
getting killed or anything
Really?
else. I'm
Well-
just worried about something getting cut off.
If it's a female robber, yeah, she's going right for that area. I'll tell you now.
Lorena Bobby.
Maybe there'll be enough noise where you can throw something on.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, your kimono, your robe.
Or Kayla's negligee.
Right.
My ring doorbell goes off. Just a second. Hold
Right,
on before you break
right.
in.
No, you're going to hear some noise, and I'm like so paranoid because there have been like, people
Break-ins.
that came into our car and, whatever.
Yeah.
And so like if the wind like makes a noise, I'm up to go
Okay.
see, is that a person?
And it was windy last night.
Right, and I've like thought something was nothing before and just let it go, and it was somebody getting in
something.
the car.
Yep.
So now any noise, I'm on edge. I'm like, yeah.
But you guys have now, you're in the habit, lock the
Oh,
car
for
like
sure.
20 times before you go to bed.
Yoshi and I, he's like a guard dog. We do the rounds before we go to
yes,
bed.
With your nightstick.
Yep, check all the locks, check all the windows.
You and Yoshi run the opposite way if you saw something.
Oh, he's not a guard dog.
No, but it is nice to have a dog that could hear
Oh,
stuff.
and he barks. He
Right.
definitely barks like
Right.
he's like, what? Yeah, and I think he definitely hates people that work for a living, because when anybody has the uniform, he goes off. And I'm like, really?
Yes.
Really?
You work for a living.
Yeah, I know. He's just like
It's uniform.
right? Like the uniform, he'll just go off on like a lawn service or a delivery guy, or he goes off.
It's because he's tough. He's protected in his house.
Right, and then you'd come
Open
in
the
and
door
he would
and
lick
he's
you.
like, "Hey."
Right. I like your lotion.
It was
And
just, it was just a bunch of talk.
I like your pajamas. Those are cute.
Oh, thanks. I got him when I started the Everyday Show 4 years ago.
They're adorable.
They're not as roomy
I
as
think-
they once were.
That's what I wore to McDonald's. Remember I had to wear a onesie
Oh,
at
yeah.
McDonald's?
That's right.
Yeah,
It is the
people
one I gave you.
and no one else at McDonald's, because everyone was supposed to wear onesies at McDonald's. No one was wearing onesies.
You were
at
supposed
McDonald's.
to come in with your
Onesie for free breakfast.
Yeah, and I
right.
was the only one, so people were literally just looking at you like.
And didn't we send you to a McDonald's that wasn't participating in it?
I'm sure, because I just remember them being like, what?
Right.
I need to get my manager.
I remember
So,
that.
Can you leave, please? You're making us
Right.
uncomfortable. That's hilarious.
You're weird.
So Christmas is almost here.
Yep.
And
4 sleeps away.
exactly. So yeah.
You look
Yeah.
totally like a kid counting on your hands right
I
now.
was.
and
How
you're
many
in your
days
till Santa
onesies,
comes?
yeah.
Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. He's here.
Now on the morning when the girls wake up and it's Christmas,
Yeah.
will you guys like say, "Oh my gosh, look, he ate the cookies"?
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
do that.
cool.
Right. You have to.
Yeah.
then-
Santa's gonna
look,
eat the cookies. Yeah, Santa's
and they
gonna eat
love
them.
the reindeer. The reindeer totally ate their carrots, and Oh, look, he totally drank the milk you left
Oh,
out.
they pooped on the roof.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we'll go that far. Are you gonna leave a little like Santa fur or reindeer fur?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
Why would they have fur down there? Why are the reindeer in my house?
I don't know. They're magical.
Santa gets to come in the house, but not the
Okay.
reindeer.
Thought it was all like anything
No,
goes.
they stay upstairs on the up on the roof.
Right.
If you are just getting on the roads or about to,
Yeah.
they are
Sketch.
terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it fell on our way in.
Yeah.
And I could tell. I was like, ooh, it's already looks like a.
Oh no, I slid everywhere.
Did you?
Yeah, even
Oh,
in my
crap.
truck.
Really?
Yeah, I put
You
in
got
four-wheel
four-wheel
drive
drive.
finally, and then I put it on. But before that, I was all
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
skiing around.
And then how is it coming down Tower where you can't see the lane?
Yeah,
with the blowing snow.
everything's a nightmare.
Yeah.
And
Good
love
times.
mornings. I love them.
You come down Tower the whole way?
No, it's like
70 or
No, well, they're starting the on ramp for Tower, which will be good. I'll usually take that to 96, then 96 is just start. But I think someone got murdered in my neighborhood or near my neighborhood.
Why?
Because there's an ambulance that I'd never seen. The lights were going towards me.
Okay.
And whatever's on the other side of the road. I was like, okay.
Right, good
and
luck.
then when I get on 96, which is just a dark one lane or 2 lane going in opposite directions, there's like 3 cop cars, one after the other, headed the same street that I saw another cop car turn on. So I was like, I gotta turn to KDVR when I get to the station and
see what's happening up
going
there.
on. Yeah, because I mean, 3 cops at one location,
Let's
something.
hope
Right.
they're okay.
Yeah, but
let's
I just
hope
wanna
they're
know
okay.
what happened.
Yeah, that's not a heart attack. You don't get 3 cops for a heart attack.
Not
Right.
racing to the scene, so we'll see.
Yeah, the roads are definitely getting slick though.
Yeah, so everybody just be careful.
And if you're off, you're not hearing this right now live.
Yeah.
Right, right. You'll hear this a little bit later when you're
you can
running
wake
around
up.
doing errands.
Yeah. Well, you
Getting
know
your
that
last minute Christmas shopping.
that is the one thing that I've been seeing the giant trend in is a lot of the people who are on vacation, our podcast listens are through the roof because the
That's
afternoon
awesome.
listen. So I think people still make it part of their routine. They're just
Yay.
like, I'm not getting up in the morning.
I
Like,
to hear you. I'll hear you in the
I'll hear you
afternoon.
later.
We're
If I-
okay with that.
If I was listening to us and I was something funny happened,
Yeah.
and the roads were like they are now, I have to turn it down. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
'cause you
I
need to
feel like
focus?
exactly. I'd be like, I'm getting too laughy. You know what I mean? You think
Right, I can't be out of control with this kind of conditions on the road.
Well, and it's weird because we are owners of the station, so we definitely listen.
Yeah.
And sometimes as a DJ, you want to listen so you can kind of like critique yourself or like I could have said that better or
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
But for the most part, we listen to other things. Like our morning show, you guys got me on Stern.
Yeah.
Which he was just interviewing David Letterman.
It was a
so
great interview.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And Letterman's coming back to Netflix for a couple shows. It's
And he
pretty
said
cool.
he's keeping the beard.
Yeah, it's so
That was
funny.
funny.
And he
He
goes,
was-
I don't know why. He's all, he goes, I grew it for a reason. And he's like, no, I don't know why I still have it.
Right, he said he got so sick of shaving every day.
Right.
And then he grew it, and he's keeping it until the grave.
He's like,
said.
I'll be buried like this.
Yeah, I just look dirty if I don't shave. It's not
Totally,
even-
and
it's
he
not
looks
like a
dirty.
beard. Yeah.
Like
Oh,
if
no.
he wasn't David Letterman, people would be like, "You ain't getting a job with me.
Right.
Look at you, you homeless man."
You can clean the windshield. I'll give you a quarter.
Right? Do you want to play Santa this season?
Who's his band guy? I forget his band
Paul
guy.
Schaefer.
Yeah, so I feel like you guys is Paul Schaefer.
You are
You guys
that.
are like
He's
the main
kind of
host,
is
and I'm
Paul
all like,
Schaefer.
Hey everybody! There's the bit that Larry made. I'm gonna put it in the system. Yeah, woo! Guys, tell somebody jokes.
He was weird.
Yeah,
he was a weird sidekick.
My
I hope he
neighbor
saved his money.
growing up looked just like him
Oh.
and ended up being on an episode with lookalikes like David Letterman. But I was too young to really know what was going
Understand.
on. But I was just like, oh, yeah, he looks like that bald guy that's on TV. And then as I got older, I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool experience to
Totally.
go on David Letterman, even if it's for a minute. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Did you ever see the made-for-TV movie about Letterman and
Leno?
Jay Leno
Yeah,
and
not
how it
all
went
of
down?
it.
Oh, it was so good. Whoever the
Late
actors
Night
were,
or something?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like whoever played Letterman was just like him. In fact, I still don't even know who that was. Like, where do you go after you look like Letterman?
I don't
You
know.
know what I mean? He's kind of ugly.
He's selling cars.
Right.
Yeah.
Come
With
and
the-
meet David. Come and meet Dane Letterman.
Yeah. He grows a beard when Letterman
Right,
grows a
totally.
beard. Is he, imagine, like, I swear to God, the guy who plays Trump now used to play Bush.
I can see. I
And
think
so
you're
I
right.
think that you just
Who?
make a living out of it. The guy who played Bush back in the day and was always on those shows. Yeah, I think he got a bunch of plastic surgery, and he's the guy who does Donald Trump now because the mannerisms are kind of identical.
The guy that does the talk show as Trump, like no, they did a interview with him on something, and he was just in an improv troupe. You know, he's an improv actor, and he kind of started doing a little bit of the voice
In
and-
his comedy.
right? and he doesn't really do impressions. So
Okay.
then he started getting a little more and more, and then he gained a few pounds on purpose. And then he was like, "Oh, great!
Now
He's
I'm
like,
in.
I'm turning into him." Yeah, but I don't know if that's
taking
pandemic.
over.
Right, but he's hilarious.
So since it is close to Christmas, I think we got to have Santa call in today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have people call in, and Santa will talk to you. If you're an adult, if you're a kid, it
Yes.
doesn't matter. Santa wants to know what you want for Christmas.
Yay!
You can send in a shout out or call us
Right.
303-728-3420.
Right, if you're too shy to talk to Santa, go to the menu bar on the app and then just send in your shout out, and he'll get it.
Yeah, a lot of the shout outs yesterday really good. So keep sending those.
We love
in.
you guys. Yes.
Montana, Australia, like they were just everywhere.
We get to eat donuts.
We get to eat donuts, but everybody, if you're sending the kids out, make sure they're dressed warm today. It's not going to be warm. It's going to be like a high in the 20s.
Yep.
Yeah, so the snow's coming. Everybody hunker down.
It's about time. It's been winter
know.
for like 2 months.
And
I
there's
know.
no better time to get it than right before
Yeah.
Christmas.
If it could only waited just 2 more days.
Well, actually, we're going to have some
Oh, okay.
on, again, Sunday.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
See me a white Christmas?
Well, yeah, but just like a couple inches. Nothing
That's still
crazy.
enough.
Yep, I'll take
Just
it.
to stay in on
Coat
those
the
days.
ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not do
totally.
anything.
Uh-huh.
Because even if you drive, the roads aren't packed, so you can get around if you need to get
Right.
around.
Chris is flying for he might be.
Okay.
There's a chance because he's on call.
Saturday.
So we might luck out and he might not get something, but then there's a chance he might.
Right.
So then if he does, hey there, lonely girl, lonely girl.
Hey, well, you know what you gotta watch?
Da-da-da. What?
You have time now to binge watch 90 Day Fiance like everybody
No, no,
else.
for
There's
sure.
multiple texts that say thanks, Wiggins, because you get suckered in.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm
Suckered
dying to
in
watch
like those good-looking gay dudes marrying the fat American girl so they can come to America.
Man, yeah.
What channel was that on again?
TLC.
Okay, I gotta remember that.
Yeah,
because
and-
I might be alone.
We'll see. And then after that, it's kind of like the Real World Challenge, and then they do another challenge right after that. So now that the season of 90 Day Fiancé is over, it's Married at First Sight.
Oh,
Have you
God.
seen that
Oh,
one?
yeah.
I've seen Married at First Sight.
What is that about?
Two people who've never met each other.
They literally get married when she's walking down the aisle.
Why?
for our entertainment.
For
the show?
Right.
It's not for religious
And then they have
reasons?
to stay together a
for sure.
year? How long is it?
They just stay until the trial's over, and then they decide if they get divorced. But sometimes
Who
they,
hooks them up?
three experts who like analyze them
Right.
and all this
Shut
other stuff.
up.
Totally.
Yeah, and then the funniest thing is just I love Twitter. Like I used to think Twitter was so dumb, but when you watch a reality show and then it goes to commercial, and then you look up what people are saying about that reality show, you read some of the funniest like tweets ever.
People are funny.
Do the tweets just come up as far as like in real time via like the ones that are the most popular?
No, it's all any person that uses those words. So if you use "married at first sight," it'll come up. Or that's why when you watch TV and it says hashtag "married at
Right,
first
right,
sight," that's what you look for.
So you can go
then
talk
you
to
could,
other
yeah, you
people.
can go see what other people are saying.
Well, it's hard
So,
for me to want to do that while I'm on Snapchat.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Are we going to eat a donut right now?
We're totally
You-
gonna eat
you
a
sure
donut.
grabbed one real
Oh,
quick.
yeah. Well,
Who
she's in a
wants one?
onesie. She's
Yeah, I know.
It's vacay
Goo goo
time.
gaga.
Oh my god, that's so awesome! The bottom came off, so now you have a whole bite of just.
Isn't that how
frosting.
you eat your donuts?
No, I've never eaten them that way.
Oh, I don't waste my time as much with the cake part. I get right to the frosting.
That's hilarious.
All right, we'll talk to Santa here in a little bit, or you guys, I should say, we'll talk to Santa. 303-728-3420. You can also send us a shout out using the app.
Blazin' Hit Radio.
Better music,
Less commercials.
more Larry and Kathie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy holidays.
Yay.
Santa's coming.
Santa's coming.
We want you to hit us up. You can call us now and just wait on hold for a second until he gets here. You can text us. You can send us a message via the app.
Or you can just enjoy your day off. Anyway.
Person who's not awake yet.
Yeah. Exactly. So we got more shout outs. You were talking about the shout outs just now, Larry. So the ability to send us those recorded messages and they come straight to us. We get them all day long as people stream and listen to the show all day long. These were from yesterday.
Hey guys, I listen to you guys every morning at home, whether I'm getting my kids ready or just hanging out. So we definitely appreciate you guys putting in the extra days to keep us entertained, because it definitely keeps me laughing. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. We love you. Thank you.
We're in our pajamas.
We totally are.
You're like in a pajamas and a jacket though, so it's
Yeah,
kinda,
take your coat off. Hang out in your pajamas.
You guys
will
want
ya?
to
It's just
hang out?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just there. You go. Now you look more
Like I'm ready to go to
Yeah,
bed.
comfortable.
chilling. Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know. Okay.
Hey guys, are you actually at actual thing on the radio? Can you please put on Candy Cane Lane by Sia?
Oh.
I love that song.
I haven't
Sounds
heard
like an
it.
Australian. I think
love
that's an
her.
Australian. I
Right.
think that's a little boy actually.
Oh, I love him.
I don't know.
Candy Cane Lane by Sia. I bet it's cute.
It's the new one. Haven't you heard it?
Is
It's her
it
new
good?
song. Came out like almost a month ago. But yeah, it's good.
Christmas?
It's a Sia song.
Is it? It's a Sia song.
Sia.
Right.
So, but is it a
Not
Christmas song?
necessarily Christmas.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Well, then
But
maybe not.
Do you have it, Wig?
Isn't
I'll
it called
go,
Candy Cane?
Okay.
Candy Cane.
Candy
Oh,
cane.
Candy Cane. Remember that from Joyride?
Yeah, I also know
Candy Cane.
there was the guy that ran the Primitive Fear haunted house. The old dude. He'd be out front and stuff, and every time he'd see me, he'd be like, "Oh, there's Kathie Candy Cane J," and I'd be like, "Okay."
He's all cut a piece of your hair off.
Right. Well, he's like sweet as candy, and I was like, "Sure, that's cute. Sure, we'll roll with it."
Nice. Let's hear it. It's really crazy how, like, for her videos and album covers and stuff,
Yeah.
like, she picks other people to be her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's really weird.
But
must-
you know, some people just don't want the
Attention.
to be noticed.
For
right.
sure. But I mean, now everybody kind of knows what she looks like, so I would definitely. You're going to see her coming from 10 miles anyway because she's going to be wearing a giant red bow. You know what I
I
mean?
didn't know who she was.
She's kind of like the common man Lady Gaga. She's like
Yeah,
a practical Lady Gaga.
Totally. Right.
Right.
Huge following, big hits.
Right.
People are asking how the roads are on the text line. We're telling you they're not good.
Hold on. Let's look right outside right now.
No,
Okay.
they're down. When you look out there, they look bad.
Do they look bad? Oh, yeah, they look bad.
Cold and icy.
Yeah, Larry's out there in his pajamas right now. It looks very slick, actually.
For real. I was
like,
going to say, it looks like I see the ice right there.
that's
on the-
exactly what I saw. Like right where the snow comes
Yep.
up almost before the covering of it,
Yeah.
it just looks super slick.
And it's like a little windy out too, so it's super cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so everybody be careful this morning.
So more from the shout outs.
Hey guys, absolutely love the morning show. I've been a listener for, I have no idea, at least a couple of decades, sad to say, but happy to
Has
say
it
that
been a
I've
couple
been
decades?
a consistent listener for such a long time. Could you possibly make a way, Wiggins, to stop the app?
Okay, anytime someone says, Wiggins, can you? I just, my teeth just grind, and I'm just like...
You have PTSD.
Why?
Because Larry, Kathie, and this is nothing against her,
No,
but it's
right.
just like, Larry, Kathie, I love you. Larry, you're so funny. Kathie,
Right.
I love your
Right.
laugh. Wiggins, we need you to do something.
Like what?
He's just waiting for the other the hammer
That's my
to fall.
point. Is there's just always something where it's like, well, Wiggins,
Could
we got to have
you-
you do this.
Okay, so like in other words, like I need you to help fix my computer at home, or you're afraid they're going to say we need you to not laugh like Bill Clinton.
No, it's
Okay.
the first one. It's the
Oh,
we
you-
need you to do something.
Okay.
Okay.
Because even before she said it, I was like,
You're the go-to
I was
tech
all,
guy.
S-O-B. I was like, really? All right.
To stop the app when telephone calls come in, because here I am driving around listening to you guys, and then I get a phone call and I have to fumble through as they're hearing
Video at the Green Solution of
this
me with
exact
me and
thing
Larry with
going
Mr.
on while I'm
Miyagi.
recording. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I also wanted to speak about you guys talking about it being a ghost town right now with the holidays. I think it kind of speaks to how many transplants we have in Colorado. Being a Denver native, I am kind of biased. Park Hill in the house.
Hillside?
But, I think that's kind of why there's not very many people here, because most of the people here now aren't really natives. They're kind of transplants. So when the holidays pop up, they all go home, which is nice. But not really, but kind of, for the most part.
yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Love you.
By the way, it's
Love
not
you too. Thank you so much for being a down ass chick and being our road dog for so long.
it's not called Hillside anymore. It's Hill Low. the new name of that neighborhood.
No,
Is it? Okay.
You can't.
Yeah, and then it's Park High and Hill Low.
What is it?
Park High,
Gentrification.
Hill
Thank
Low.
you.
Yeah.
No, she was asking what the term was
For you
moving
being able
people
to
out of
change the
town,
name from people
Right.
that have grown up in that neighborhood.
Not the name you were just
No,
made
I was
up.
saying if a bunch of people from Capitol Hill move to a certain neighborhood, it could be transgentrification.
Right. There he is.
Okay.
Still trying to work that trans joke.
It's a great word.
Gentrification or trans?
Transgentrification. It means that, like, oh my God, all the wealthy transgender people are moving in, and all the poor transgender have to move out.
What about the straight people?
Well, I don't know. They're just casualties
Or
of the
the
situation.
single-gendered people,
I
should
don't
say.
know.
Okay.
People that have lived there from the beginning.
Specifically speaking of one demographic.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we
then.
know.
All right, and then one final shout-out that we got last night.
Yo, what up? This is Kid Combo 1, and you're listening to the best radio show in the morning.
I think he just wanted a shout-out for Keat Combo 1, whoever he
Let's
is.
Google it.
Yeah, Keat Combo 1. It sounded like a Kit Kat.
I
Sounds
thought
like a
he said
chocolate bar.
Keith Combo 1.
Let's see. I thought he said Keat Combo 1.
Well, we're gonna repeat
Either
it.
way.
So he's gonna get some.
Yeah,
love.
he's gonna get. Here you go.
Yo, what up? This is Kid Combo 1, and you're listening to the best radio show in the morning.
Kid Combo
Combo
1.
one.
Lampsey.
Yeah, you can't ask
Just
you what you heard.
Hear whatever. No, I'm just saying you can make it up whatever you hear there.
Yeah.
Geez, there's another accident that the car flipped over, or was the semi truck flipped over. Gee.
Okay,
you gotta
that's
be
not
careful,
good.
man. Gotta be careful.
Did you hear that car? The image that's coming on Fox 31 right now is a semi that slipped down a hill and rolled. There was a story that I had of a husband. He and his wife had been married 30 years, and she didn't come home on time, and so he just felt like something was wrong.
Because sometimes you just get that feeling.
You're right. Called her cell phone. Then he realized her cell phone was there at the house. She'd left it at the house.
Great.
And so he literally got in the car and started heading, and it had been
Drive the
snowing.
route.
Started heading back the route that he knew she'd be coming on, and he started going really slow with the headlights on, looking for tire marks.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, he found some tire marks that had almost been covered over in the snow. And he pulled over, looked down the embankment, and there was her car smashed up against a tree, holding on that tree. He climbs down there. She's not in the car. She'd been thrown 30 feet from it. He goes over to her, and she was almost frozen to death.
Damn.
And he gets to her, and he thought she had died, and all of a sudden she blinks.
Whoa.
And he was like, she's alive. And then it took like
He
another...
goes, there goes the life insurance.
No, but
I'm
I
just
just
saying,
think
hey,
that...
you're alive.
Yay. He obviously wanted to find her.
Right, no, I know.
Yes,
So I tried to Google husband finds wife or whatever, and then one of the things that came up was husband finds wife's secret identity.
Okay,
Like,
that's totally
as a
different.
Google option.
Diana Prince?
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck does
Right.
that mean?
Well, there are people out there with secret identities for sure.
Maybe like she's a stripper, you know?
Right, could be. Or her other family.
Right. Oh my God. You never would think a woman would do that. Like, that's a man thing.
Right.
You know, it's like, and that just freaks me out. And we were always joking about.
That they're strippers? Is that what you're saying?
No, about having a second family.
Oh, okay.
And Chris's dad, we were always teasing him, like, you have a second family, don't you?
Yeah,
Paul?
totally. We were like, please tell us you do. Because Nita's got to be really hard sometimes to be with.
We're all, where do you go?
A family that loves them, that, you
Right.
know, that totally,
Right.
yay, daddy's here.
Oh my God. That would be so stressful. It's so stressful to maintain one family.
Yeah. Inexpensive.
You'd have to
How
be
do you have
rich.
two?
You'd have to be
Every
rich.
text message you get, you would be like, oh my God, where's my phone? I don't want
Right,
anyone to see
right.
my phone.
Exactly.
And then they're looking at your phone, you'd be like, oh my God, why is she looking at my phone? 'Cause
Right.
someone's going to be like, hey, daddy, or
Right.
whatever.
Right.
You know? Like, I don't know. I guess cheating is just stressful.
So Santa's coming in the next break. If you want to talk to him, get your kids on the phone, 303-728-3420. And then again, you can just call us straight from the app if you go to the menu bar, or you can send a shout out to Santa as well. But he's going to be here, and he wants to know what you want
What do you
for
want?
Christmas. And so just hit us up.
Blazin' Hit Radio.
I love that morning show.
Now with more us.
They wake me up.
Better music, less commercials, more Larry and Kathie.
In the morning, in the shower.
I'm going to ask Santa for a camouflage Toomey backpack.
Oh.
It's a blue camouflage Toomey backpack. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it.
Well, why don't you ask him right now?
He's not here yet.
He's running late because of the snow, so we might talk to him here
in a second.
Right.
But we left some
give it a
donuts
half
for
hour,
him.
I'd say.
We didn't eat all the donuts.
No.
Oh, those were for him. That's why you
One
brought
is
donuts.
for him. One.
Just
And your
one.
PJs. I feel like Larry is living the childhood he never had.
Right.
Kind of. I mean,
That's-
like, our house is, like, all decorated and definitely, like, in the spirit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, love the music.
Did you get the projector lights, either of you? The ones where it's like,
Yes.
it makes Santa
From inside. And
inside
yeah.
or outside the house.
No,
I
no,
just
the
have the
power
ones that throw the dots up. I just
Okay.
have that one.
No, I have the ones.
It doesn't matter. You should
Is it
see
cool?
the rest of my
Is
house.
it cool? Is it awesome?
Mr.
Hello,
Efficient.
Mr.
No, I'm
Efficient's
fine.
her husband.
Mr.
He's
I'll show you-
Imagineer.
I wanted to post the picture online, but then people would see my house. But he's Clark Griswold. It's pretty. Let me find it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I want to see
Okay.
this. Because knowing him, and then he really is a Griswold to where he falls off the house and hurts himself or
No,
something
for
like
sure,
that.
for sure.
Did you crawl on the roof, Larry?
Yeah.
You see, that's insane to me. I
Why?
hate that
Dangerous.
stuff. Hate that.
You have to, because but the thing is, we had outlets installed on the rim of the house. In knowing that we were going to put Christmas lights.
You
So-
see, I did that because you told me never hung lights one time because I don't want to get up there.
Okay, you're afraid of heights?
Yeah, I'm not a height guy.
Oh, okay.
I've always
Then
been
don't.
scared of heights, but I'll get up there and then I'll be like, feel
No, you
Right.
a little woozy here.
you can definitely like all of a sudden be brave, and then you go by a corner or an edge, and you're like, not as brave,
Yeah,
not
right.
as brave.
Not as brave.
Yeah.
It must be up in my other phone, so I have to go look. But
Up all in it.
yeah, because I got 2 phones.
Yes, she does. She's a drug dealer.
There are. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say with the projector thing that you were saying, they project from the inside of the house, and so we had the ones for Halloween that had like all the zombies and all that stuff. But they have ones for Christmas.
Yeah.
Is it on the same drive or you have to buy a
No,
different
it's the
projector?
same. It's on the
It's
same
the same drive,
projector.
yeah.
And you can go online and download different ones or whatever.
You can make your own, right?
Right. You can make your own. I guess if you had a green screen, you know what I mean.
Well, we got a
I know,
16-foot one.
but who has time to do that?
Yeah.
So yeah, the Santa Claus, like it shows, like if you were outside of the house, like there's Santa walking into the house and putting his sack down, and then he goes to the next window and
Then
That's
someone calls
cool.
911 because they're all somewhere.
Right.
Right,
Somebody's-
exactly.
I see him. I'm watching his shadow right now.
The problem is you have to block the windows, so for the whole
to
time,
make the silhouette.
right, you can't see outside those windows. Like
Oh.
even during the day, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's a family tradition for us. We always would drive around with my mom. We'd get hot cocoa and then just start driving around the
Look at the
neighborhoods
lights.
and looking at the
Oh,
lights.
that's cool.
So we've already done some of it with the girls and stuff, and it's just so cute that when I'm not aware that we're, but it's nighttime when we're driving, they still are like, oh, look at that,
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
cool.
So it's,
That's cool.
And then you hear Gianna, snowman.
Because the inflatables in people's yards
Yeah,
and all
right,
that.
because everybody's got it all decorated.
Your neighborhood has to look like mine. It's like almost every house is
Okay,
done.
no, again,
Oh, really?
again. Stapleton's in a whole different class by themselves.
Why?
with it.
Your neighborhood looks just
No,
like
our
mine.
neighborhood's done, but I would say probably every
75%.
No,
Every other house.
not even that. I would
Oh.
say 50. But the ones that do it really do it.
Yeah.
So we're done. The people on both sides of us are done,
Right.
and then across the street, 3 houses there are done. So we look really lit up
Yeah.
in our area. But we were driving around last night, and there was some. I'd say 50%.
There's a house by ours. If you guys want to do that in our neighborhood, because there's a ton of lights.
No, you have great lights.
But there's one of those houses that have the big thing, and then it tells you the radio frequency to go to, and it has the matching
Oh, wow.
music.
Okay, I love that
That's
kind of
Yeah,
stuff. Right.
There's one right up the street.
We were
There's-
driving. Oh, go ahead.
There's Amazon lights that go to music, like you're saying, Larry, that you can buy for inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
you
that's
put them on
cool.
a Christmas tree, and then you can connect it to your music, and the lights will blink to the beat
That's
of the
cool.
song. They're like $24 for
that's cool.
like 10 feet. So I
Nobody
don't know.
got time for that.
The guy who does the big elaborate thing, and then he just puts the radio frequency and lights.
Yes.
So everybody's pulls up. There's a ton of traffic. If I was his neighbors,
Get
I'd
out
be
of the
pissed.
way!
There's actually neighbors that have taken their neighbors to court because
Oh,
they're
wow.
sick of the traffic that comes with them putting up the lights.
Right. So it's like, you turn your radio station and you hear the dun 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 dun
Yeah, I
dun
love
dun
it.
dun dun dun. And I was like to him, man, you don't have any ads on here. You should probably be making
You could
some
be
money.
selling
You
this.
have all these listeners and no ads. We
You're
could
all-
probably make you an ad.
I
Here's
could
my
voice
card.
that for you.
Right,
Yeah, exactly.
right. Listen to Blazin' Hit Radio.
Right, exactly. This should be sponsored. sponsored.
Hey, producer Bolty, would you go upstairs and grab my other phone, please? I want to show him my.
Oh, she's got a deal going down.
No.
Are you a
I want to
lady
show you
pimp?
the pictures.
Oh, okay.
Because my neighbor Bob.
Hi, it's Bob.
Hey, Bob, across the street. So Mr. Efficient would keep adding slowly some more things he'd buy, right? And so he put right outside my bedroom window is this huge sign that says joy. And I was like, don't be advertising that. People don't want joy. They just want to see your lights. Don't be using words like I just think it's tacky. Because I guess I'm
joyful?
right. I don't know.
Oh, yes.
So then he went and
Nothing
got...
on a lady named Joy that lives up here.
It just looked strange. Like we were, I don't know.
It was
like
a weird decoration.
Like we were gloating. I don't know. It just felt weird.
Stupid.
So then he went and got a huge snowflake and put that on top of joy. Okay?
Okay, the word joy.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, now you're drawing even more attention to this.
People can't know we're happy.
Right, well, kind of.
People will break in your house if they know you're happy.
Okay, I've been there. When you're the lowest of the low, you don't want other people rubbing it in that they have joy.
So it should be like, we're like moderately happy. Yeah. We're pleasantly kind of getting through life.
We're still in the struggle with you guys, but we have love.
If I'm not joyful...
It's all about the message you're sending out. What's our brand? Is that our brand? Is that our brand? That's funny.
She's all, if I'm not joyful, nobody's joyful.
Nobody's joyful. So then,
wait, what's the snowflake light up? Does it light up the big?
Yeah, so the snowflake lights up. It's huge.
Okay.
So then I was like, well, you're not. I don't know, babe. It's not all that, like.
So he crossed out the word joy and then
put
mad.
But then joy, the O kept falling. So it was just J and Y. So I was like, this is stupid. So one day while he was out of town, I got up there with shoelaces and tied the O to the other letters so it's hanging. But then he comes home and goes, I solved a problem for Joy. And I was like, good, what is it? Let's take her down. She's already broken. And he goes, I got more snowflakes to put on the other windows. So it'll balance it out. And I was like, oh, that's nice. That's great. And
my gosh.
I still can't find it.
Mr.
So Bob
Efficient.
across the street took the picture to show us what the house looked like.
Okay.
Is it a light up in blinking kind of thing?
The house?
Yeah, does it all tingle?
It's everything. So we have we got all the big snowflakes. Then you have candy canes. Then we have stuff in this yard. Then we have the little deer over here. Then we have a snowman over here. Then we have
you guys did it
Christmas
up.
presents over here. It's ridiculous.
I love it.
He got down.
What's funny, when Chris and I drive up and down the streets, we are totally judging every house. We're like, they use two different LED lights.
Oh no,
those
Mr.
don't match.
Efficient does that too.
Right, and we'll go, ooh, that's just a mess, whatever that you were trying.
Oop, wrong, all wrong.
And sometimes you have to realize the kids get a say in it too.
Yes.
But then you see there's some people that, just like Halloween in Stapleton, it's on.
Right, oh no.
You know what I mean?
Like how you guys get through Christmas, or through Halloween.
Right.
Your neighborhood gets a little crazy for Halloween.
I totally picture that Kathie and Mr. Efficient, are like the leg lamp from Christmas Story, where he just loves it, and she's like, I hate that thing, and then ultimately just wants to rip Joy off of the.
I do want to rip Joy out. There, finally, I found the picture.
All right.
Okay, so Bob across the street sent the picture, and
all right,
Hi,
see.
Bob.
So that's it.
Oh, nice.
So that's our house.
Well, that looks good.
Right. See, I can't. Let me just.
Oh, no, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. No, I would rate that as a good. Oh, there's the Joy.
You see Joy?
Yeah,
See
it's
how that
very
big? Right.
It's almost like if this were a restaurant, the name of the restaurant would be Joy.
Right. I'm shoving it down their throat. We have joy here.
Oh, I get
Lots
it.
of
Joy, come get your joy.
Right, yeah.
So you're dictating to the people. Yeah.
Right. So do you have my feeling then after seeing the picture? But then
it's a bit like if it said merriment on the other side, then you'd be like, oh, joy and merriment.
Right.
But it's just
joy. I'm shoving it down your throat.
You almost think that someone named Joy lives there.
That's what I was going to say.
Well,
clearly, that's Joy's bedroom.
That's what.
That's who we're going to we'll break in and club Joy.
Right. That's
She's
what
alone.
Neighbor Bob keeps saying, hey, Kathie, does do you know that JJ's got another woman living at your house? I'm like, hey, yeah, I got that,
And her
Bob.
name's
Yeah,
Joy.
Joy. Haha. But then it's right outside my window, my bedroom window.
So you can see the lights.
Every night, I'm like, wow, we're landing planes. This
Right.
is awesome. I can't wait to get some sleep.
Yeah, it's all like a vacancy sign from a
Right.
hotel.
It's crazy.
These are our lights.
No, yours are very classy and pretty.
But see, the ones that are spotlights, I didn't want to put those out because I, like you, was like, it puts the house on too much of a display.
Right.
I was like, if we just have the trees and the round things, what do you call
The
them?
wreath.
The wreaths. It was like less is more. I
Yeah,
kind of liked
right.
it. And he's like, no, I like the spotlights.
Yeah.
I was like, fine.
You did. I like the spotlights with it.
right.
I do.
But that's kind of sped up.
We were driving down Bellevue the other night, and lights caught our attention from a house like somewhere off of Bellevue, closer to I-25 in University. Well, it's closer to University, somewhere in there. And we had to turn around and go back. Turns out, I even posted on my Instagram, both houses, neighbors across the street, totally competing with each other. The one guy had like little shadow boxes set up with animation moving in
Oh my
it,
God.
little like figurines moving, and then you could even park your car and walk down his driveway. He had like lights as an arch that you could go under.
Whoa.
Like he wanted to invite people onto his yard, and then you could tell the dude across the street, he's trying. But he's got like the inflatables and he's got all these weird lights. It looks like somebody just threw up a
Right.
bunch of different stuff and it didn't really make sense.
Right.
But he's definitely trying to compete with the dude across the street. And these are smaller houses. So people were like totally parking their car, lining up. The traffic was mayhem. I bet you stuff like that does drive people crazy, the neighbors.
It's like when we, like, I don't like to judge people, but if you're not going to match, you're like, because there's,
It's like when you see somebody with a bunch of tattoos.
Right.
I like it when they match.
exactly,
Right.
there was thought behind of how
Right.
it went.
But some people
Instead
just
of
look like they
random,
went here, put it
dry
there,
erase
put it
board,
there. Right.
Ninja Turtle here.
Right. Ice cream cone here. Right.
on my face. But no. It's like there's two different kind of light bulbs. The traditional Christmas, which is crazy that they still sell,
Yes.
because the LED is so energy efficient. But if you try to combo those two, they don't work.
No.
So you have to do all LED or all regular lights. You know what I mean?
Right. Wiggins is over. You were going to, this is your year to do the lights, are you? Bah humbug.
Have you not put any lights up?
Not a single one.
Bah humbug.
yeah,
Not even
yeah.
a wreath on the front door?
Kay put the tree up, and I know she's all about holidays and wants that stuff up. I just, like, if I'm going to do
You've
it,
been
I
too
want to
busy.
do it
Big
to
or not
where it
go at
do
all.
big or not go at all, because it's like, I imagine JJ or Mr. Fishman spent a lot of hours out there
Dude,
doing
he was
that.
out there. He had it pulled out the day before Thanksgiving. I mean, it was
Just don't have
done.
the time.
Sometimes you just have it and you just automatically know where everything goes, so you
Right.
put it out. But if you're like, not every Christmas, it's like birthdays. Not every birthday you get a party and a bunch of friends and all this greatness.
Right.
And some birthdays you might even be by yourself.
Yes.
Same with Christmas. I think that
Some days you're in it.
Christmases are like
Right.
you're so into it, and then some Christmases are like,
Right.
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 So you
Most
just-
Christmases for a while, I haven't been into it.
Right.
Right.
But now you
So,
got kids, so that kind
I'm
of brings
still
it
really
back.
not into it, but I'm trying.
Yeah, you're
because
doing good.
of the kids.
Well, yeah,
Right.
and you're in media. You kind of have to.
Yeah.
You're repping Christmas all day long,
Right.
lady.
I've been repping Christmas
Yeah.
since November 8th.
Here you guys are sitting in your onesies.
Yeah,
Right
exactly.
now,
We
still
are here.
celebrating.
We should take a picture and put it up, or we should go live on something.
So
Okay.
then should you just blur myself out, make it look like I'm commando, or
Right.
what?
No,
Like-
you should just. You have boxers on. You should just hang around in your boxers and t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like the Donald Trump wax statue. I'm not about to hang around my back. my
Man, that
boxers.
did not look like him at all.
No.
Oh, that wax set.
Yeah,
It's
the
still,
wax.
From
like, I
Disney.
had to show it to people because I was like, I can't believe that this Disney put this
I
out.
know, but that's saying something. They're
Yes.
sending us a message that trust us. We didn't want to do it, but we didn't try that hard.
Right, exactly.
They
Well,
kind-
like you said, we let the interns do this one.
Right, exactly.
Everybody needs to get experience.
They're all in a couple, like maybe months, they'll be like, "Oh, we had to take it down. Our robot got impeached."
Yeah, right.
303-728-3420. When Santa gets here, we will have your kids talk to him or
Yay.
yourself. Ask him a question. You can use the menu option and hit the phone button right there to give us a call.
Blazin' Hit Radio.
Now with more us.
They're just really funny.
Better music,
Less commercials.
more Larry and Kathie.
Kathy was just twerking on me.
No, that's me being cold because you have the door open.
Well, we have the door open so we can do a real weather report and know what's going down exactly.
We can do a weather and traffic report at the exact same time. Look, it's snowing outside the door, and there's a lot of traffic.
There you go.
That brought to you by Blazin' Hit Radio. We actually got a real one, right?
Yeah, someone actually sent us, can you guys start doing traffic with the Waze app?
With the Waze app.
With the Waze app.
I use Waze.
I like Waze better.
No, I use
Waze is good because it tells you where cops are, too.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
It's called what?
Waze.
It's got that little bubble that looks like the Super Mario character.
I use the Waze Out app, which is like, don't go that way. Waze Out, you could go that way.
Yeah.
It's all safe.
It's all safe. Oh.
Go left now.
No,
if you want.
But we do have a real weather report, as you're saying, Larry.
Hey guys, this is Big John giving you a shout out from inside the Fox 31 Weather Beast. Just letting you know we're listening to you in between our own live hits. And one thing, hey Wiggins, keep up the good work, man. You're killing it.
Thanks, dude.
We love
I was
you,
like,
Big John.
what? I was like, because to your point, even subconsciously, Kathie said something about that when I was playing that back earlier. Subconsciously, I was thinking, oh no, he had an issue with the shout out. I was like, he's going to tell me there's a problem with the shout out.
Right.
So, and then you were all, get it? I was like, get what?
You said you get PTSD when someone says, hey, Wiggins. That's why he did the good pause.
Right,
and then just said, you're doing a good job.
It's usually followed by a chore or something that's wrong with the app or something that's going to cost you 2 hours.
Is that PTSD?
Right.
Is it?
When something comes up and your eyes start twitching, it's because
I've had
you had
PTSD for years because of this job.
We know.
Your PTSD clashes with your ADD and your ADHD.
Like, you're a mess. Is what we're trying to say.
And then I have OCD on top of that.
Right, and then you get HGTV.
It's HPV, which I got when I got my GED after taking my ACTs.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, that's not how any of this works.
We're almost rapping. It's almost like a battle.
My GED to my ACT. Big John, thank you for listening
we
and
love
always
Big
supporting
John.
us. And be careful. He's in Boulder. He just sent some pictures in. It's really snowing in Boulder.
How do they decide what route to go? Do they just go the same route every day?
Yeah, so Big John, he can handle the Weather Beast because that's a monster truck.
It's a Canyonero.
Yeah, it's totally
Canyonero.
Yeah. So him and Jim Hooley, he used to be poor Shaw Turner. Remember, she was always out in a ditch somewhere, reporting live. So Jim Hooley, he's tough, and so he'll, it's wherever they want to go. But I can see why they headed to Boulder, just because it's going to be more snow there.
I know, but if they're on free reign, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like, yeah, we're outside and they're at the mall.
No, you can't do that because you're doing a live shot.
Well, they do the live shot, then they go see a movie.
And everyone recognizes it.
I don't know if they're still on the line. Let's see. Someone was calling for Santa. They might have hung up because they've been on hold for a minute.
Oh, no.
Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Who's this?
Hello.
Who's this?
Yolanda.
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 Yolanda. Yo, what's up, Yolanda?
Hey, Yolanda.
What up,
Hey, keep it clean, Yolanda. You're on air.
Okay, well, my girls finally woke up, and they were hoping to speak with Santa this morning, if he's there.
Yes, he is. In fact, I just heard him land on the roof. Let me go see where he's at.
Yay, Santa's here. Santa!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Hello, everybody. Hello,
Hi,
Wiggins.
Santa.
Hello, Kathie. You look like a kid.
I thank you. I have on my Christmas onesie. I'll be wearing it today on the TV show.
Oh, you look like a big baby.
I do. Wah.
Grandpa's going to have to see if he has to change your diaper.
Okay, no.
Dry as a bone.
Okay.
Larry, you're wearing PJs.
Yes, I am, Santa. This is my pajama bottom.
They're cute.
But why are you wearing a T-shirt?
Because that's what I wear to bed.
Oh, that body conscious, are you?
Yes. Santa, even home alone in the dark.
Santa, it was my fault.
Right.
It was my fault.
Oh, Wiggins, do you wear jeans to bed?
Yeah, you have on jeans today, Wiggins.
Yes.
It's pajama day.
I remember listening yesterday, and Wiggins said he would be here naked.
He did.
Because he sleeps naked.
No, I said if you got Spanx, Santa, did you bring him Spanx? Because if you brought him, then I'll put him on.
Absolutely. Santa's got a spanking for Wiggins because he's a naughty boy. You've been on the naughty list.
Okay, but this isn't about them, Santa. We have real children on the line.
Yes, Producer Bolty's here.
Yes,
Yes.
Merry Christmas. Producer Bolty's wearing a onesie, too.
Yes, he is. He looks really cute and comfy.
I didn't even pay
You guys
attention to
look
that.
like giant babies. Goo goo gaga.
Goo goo gaga.
All right, who's on the phone?
Yes, we forgot about them.
Who's this?
Good morning, Santa.
Oh, your name's Llama?
Alicia.
Alicia. Well, that's a pretty name. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What would you like for Christmas?
I want a big teddy bear.
Well, besides getting your mom a better speakerphone, I need to know what you said. What did you want?
I want a big white teddy bear.
Oh, a big white teddy bear. Yes, that can be done. I like that. Everybody needs a good teddy bear.
Yes, they do.
To hold and to cuddle and to sleep with on cold nights.
Oh.
Who else is there?
My sister.
What's her name?
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
Ariana.
Ariana. I love that name. One of my favorite singers is named Ariana Grande.
Aliana.
Aliana.
No.
Can you say bizcochito? Do you know what a Mexican cookie's called? It's called a bizcochito. Now you say it. Can you say bizcochito? That's not happening. Yeah!
Good girl.
Well, Merry
Well,
Christmas.
wait, you got to find out what she wants for Christmas.
What would you want for Christmas? Time's out.
I want a Lego set.
A Lego set. I love your kids. They're so affordable.
Adorable, Santa.
I mean, adorable.
They're learning, Santa.
Yes, exactly. Unless if it comes with a Groupon, we're not interested. All right. Well, Santa's going to get you some extra stuff, too. And I want you both to be very good and say Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Okay, everybody say Merry Christmas. Oh, thank you. Let's all say it at the same time. On the count of 3, we're all going to say Merry Christmas. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas.
Good.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, so thank you guys. You guys have a great Christmas, okay? Give Mommy a hug for us right now.
You too. We
Okay.
love you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad you're back.
Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.
I love you.
Love
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye. Well, now, Santa, we got some biscuititos for you upstairs.
Oh, very good.
Bueno?
Yes. Do you carry Mexican cookies?
Yeah.
And what are those called?
¿De cuál quería?
Are they called bizcochitos?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that again?
For $1.
Oh, sí. And how do you say bizcochito?
Uh-huh.
Can you say it?
Cinnamon,
Okay.
sugar,
Uh-huh.
grajea,
Ooh.
y granillo.
And what are those called?
Okay.
And what are those called? What do you call those? Bizcochitos?
Sí.
Can you say it?
Sí.
Bizcochito. Say it. Say bizcochito. Hello? Hola?
Bizcochito, they used to call me Hito. I just stopped eating mito, and that's good for my libido. Bizcochito is a cookie for Latinos, but it's not my favorito, and instead it's not for me though. Bizcochito.
Okay.
And what are those called? What do you call those?
For $1.
Bizcochitos?
Sí.
Can you say it?
Sí.
Bizcochito. Say it. Say bizcochito. How do you pronounce that again?
Yeah. Sí.
You say it. Go ahead. You say bizcochito. Hola.
Bizcochito, they used to call me Hito. I just stopped eating mito, and that's good for my libido. Bizcochito is a cookie for Latinos, but it's not my favorito, and instead it's not for me though. Bizcochito.
Cinnamon,
Okay.
sugar,
Uh-huh.
grajea,
Ooh.
y granillo.
And what are those called?
Okay.
Blazin' Hit Radio.
Now with more us.
They're just really funny.
Better music,
Less commercials.
more Larry and Kathy.
On Blazin' Hit Radio. Happy
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Before sleep, still Christmas.
And we got Santa hanging out with us before Christmas started. He's very busy getting ready, but he actually is hanging out with us.
Yeah, so call us at 303-728-3420 if you want to put your kids on with Santa. But Santa will also talk to adults.
Yeah,
especially, men 18 to 34 who work out on a reg.
This text comes in.
Santa wants to know what you want.
Santa wants something for me.
Oh, a new jockstrap. Yes. Yes. Mrs. Claus knits them.
Oh, does she?
Yes, by hand.
Wow, that's really nice of her to
male lingerie,
help
we
you
call it.
out.
Okay. So this text comes in, 303-728-3420. My wife just called in with my boys Enzo and Carmine. Thank you guys so much. That made my boys' day. You guys are awesome. We love you and Santa. Merry Christmas.
I think those are really cool names.
Enzo and Carmine?
Yeah.
Enzo and Carmine.
Right.
They're gonna
Solving
get in the
crimes
kitchen.
across the town.
Yeah, nobody's going to mess with Enzo and Carmine on the playground.
Right. It's like, my law firm's Enzo and Carmine. They'll sue your ass.
Right, exactly. Yeah. There is that. They do sound like the law firms of. Yeah.
So we're going to talk to Aves.
Yes. You want to call Avery right now?
Yeah, let's call her.
Okay, I'll put it.
You ready, Santa?
Yep. Well, I think your mom's already been on hold for a minute, so she's got to be ready. I think she's ready. Okay, you want to get her now?
Yes. Okay, go get her. Hello, Mom? Hello?
Okay, she's getting Avery.
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay, you talk to him.
Santa Claus.
Loud.
Hello.
I want all kitty stuff.
You want all kitty stuff? Who is this? What's your name?
Avery.
Avery. Merry Christmas, Avery. And what did you say you wanted?
This morning, Gianna was being bad.
Oh, Gianna was being bad. Well, that's good. And Santa already knows that because Santa can see everything. Santa sees who's naughty and nice, so you don't have to tell because, snitches get stitches. Yes. So you want all kitty stuff?
Uh-huh.
What kind of kitty things do you want?
I want a kitty that plays.
Oh, a kitty that plays. Well, we're going to make sure you get something with a kitty on it, and we're going to have a great time, and Santa's going to come to the house, and hopefully maybe you'll leave me a cookie.
But this is my grandma's house, and I don't live here.
Oh,
so
yes.
Another house I do.
Oh, yes, I know. Santa knows everything. Santa knows exactly where you live, and the reindeer will come with me. Is there any chance you could leave some carrots for the reindeer?
I know that.
Oh, great. Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much, and I can hardly wait to see you. What is your sister doing? Eating. Oh, that's good. So, we know she's been a little naughty. What have you been good or bad this year?
Sometimes I've been bad, and sometimes I've been good.
Oh, okay. Well, we want you to be more good than bad. Nobody's perfect, but you have to really try to be a good girl and listen to Mommy and Daddy and respect your teachers. Okay? Well, you tell your little sister that Santa said Merry Christmas, and I'm going to bring you some toys, and I really appreciate you leaving some cookies.
Okay.
Okay, well, be a good girl for Grandma, and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Oh, man, I love Avery. But we got another call for Santa, 303-728-3420. Hello.
Hi, can we speak to Santa?
Yes, for sure. Santa, we have another call.
Santa.
Oh, thank you. I was just having some of those delicious donuts.
Yeah, aren't they good?
Where did you get those?
Well, it's just Safeway.
Oh, the Safeway.
Yeah.
Yes, they almost passes the voodoo.
It's the Safeway Cafe.
Who are we talking to?
What's your name?
Enzo.
And what's your name?
Carmine.
Enzo and Carmine.
Yeah.
Enzo and Carmine. Merry Christmas. Okay, just like the mall, this is going to cost your parents $25.
We'll just take it from their piggy bank.
All right.
You can't take it from the piggy bank.
I'm kidding. Santa's joking, but Santa wants to know if you guys have been good or bad.
What do you think? Good. Carmine, have you been good or bad?
Oh, that answers that.
Okay, well, it's okay because Santa already knows. I was just finding out if you were going to tell me. But I know you guys have been good enough for me to visit you on Christmas night.
Yay!
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Well, I would really appreciate it since I'll be working so hard if maybe you could leave me a cookie.
Yeah, we'll leave some cookies for us. Yeah.
Maybe a bizcochito. They used to call me Hito. Yes. All right. So here's the thing. What do you?
We don't have bizcochitos.
Oh, that's okay. They're not my favorite. Anyway, what do you guys want for Christmas?
I want a bumblebee toy.
A bumblebee toy. Done.
What do you want, Carmine?
I want a bumblebee toy too.
A bumblebee toy too.
Yeah, that transforms into a truck.
Oh, it transforms into a truck, yes. I love Transformers. They're more than meets the eye. Yes, anything else you want?
I want this Lego set when it has the bumblebee and all the Transformers.
Oh, cool.
That's what I want.
That sounds fun. Well, Santa's going to work as hard as he can to get you everything you want, but you guys continue to be good for Mommy, okay?
Okay.
Santa's always watching, and Santa will come in on Christmas night and give you your presents, and I'll eat the cookie if you leave it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Thank you, Santa. Thank you,
Merry
Santa.
Christmas!
Thanks, guys. Thanks for
Oh,
calling.
you guys are adorable. Merry Christmas, you guys.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
And you know, Bumblebee was my favorite Transformer too. Like, I'm totally down with Santa
Of course
getting
he
a
was.
Bumblebee.
Of course, the girl that drove a Camaro would like Bumblebee.
I'm a Thornton kid. Like,
Get your motor run.
you run into any Thornton kid, and you got to ask him at some point, "What's your favorite year of the Camaro?"
No, I'm telling you, she's so
I don't know
right.
about that.
Do you have a Trans Am sticker? Are you kidding? White trash, blue collar. That was Thornton.
That and the F-150, like
Okay,
the broke
fine,
down
trucks.
F-150.
This is to this point where I pull in. Kathy and I arrive at the studio at the same time, and we're both pulling the parking garage. I'm walking to the door of the studio,
right?
And Kathy pulls in, and I hear dirty deeds done dirt cheap, dirty deeds and done dirt cheap. Like, it was loud, and I was like, "Yeah, rock on!" I started like banging my head to it. It was awesome, and these are like all concrete walls, so like,
Yeah.
if nobody could hear anything. But it was awesome. She's like head banging. I almost got on her car and danced on the hood.
Oh, yeah. Swung your hair around. She's my cherry pie. I like all types of music.
Yes,
Yeah.
she
I like
does.
everything.
Yeah,
Yes,
sometimes
she
she
does.
comes in blazing the classical.
Oh, yes.
Beethoven the Fifth.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, all of the favorites.
Dun, 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 dun. 303-728-3420. Your kids can call Santa right now this morning, and they're hanging out with us. He's hanging out with us. He's eating some biscochitos upstairs, but give us a call and talk to him right now.
Dirty deeds and done dirt cheap.
Ow!
Blazin' Hit Radio.
Better music,
Less commercials.
more Larry and Kathy.
More us, because we've eaten donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Santa likes the donuts.
Yeah, Kathy likes the donuts.
If you're up with your kids and you want to talk to Santa, hit us up at 303-728-3420. It's free.
We took a pic of us in our PJs. Well, you two are in your PJs. I'm not really in my
No,
PJs.
you're in your PJs, technically. You don't have your shirt on.
Yeah, it was very
You
cold.
didn't have any clothes on in that
I still
picture.
don't. It's very cold.
He's standing right behind me.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
Larry keeps opening the door out to Spear
I
Boulevard.
know. He says, "Look at this naked guy."
His nipples could cut glass.
Speaking of Santa, thank you for bringing him here. Thank you for being here, Santa.
Right. Oh, you're welcome.
2/3 of kids, so 2 out of 3 of our kids expect that they're going to get everything that was on their Christmas list.
Calm down.
Everything.
Nobody gets everything.
Nobody gets everything, but these kids expect to get everything on their list, and that's because a lot of parents make it happen.
Oh, they do get everything.
So whether you're good or bad, you're still going to get that
Damn those
gift.
kids. That wasn't me. I'll tell you that
As a
much.
parent, it is very hard to put your foot down.
Right.
You're learning it, Uncle Larry.
For sure,
Uncle
but I mean,
Larry.
it's like you got to have some sort of limit because what if they put 50 things on? You can't get 50 things.
No,
There's
right.
got to be pick 2 nice things and some maybe little things that you want,
Yeah, well, 12% of parents, so that's just little over 1 out of 10. But
Okay.
still, there's parents out there that take out high interest payday loans
to make it happen.
for the Christmas presents. Now, it's one thing
If you have the money.
No, it's one thing to be desperate, but you also have to put it in your head.
I got to pay this back.
I don't have it to pay back, and we're going to be in a worse position. Maybe I just need to be honest with the kids.
Well, some people are like, that's their
Because it's-
routine.
right.
They're like, I go heavy on the debt now, and then I pay it off all year.
Yeah.
And then I go heavy on the debt.
And
Some
it
people have
sucks.
that worked out. Right. And then there's some people that I'd imagine that have the means to buy their kid whatever. But even then, you'd want to limit it because you don't want to raise a little butt. Some little
I
that
know,
spoiled
but
brat.
You see, all the rich people that I follow on Instagram, they're like
The rich people I follow on Instagram.
She's all, I literally follow them to their house.
She's like, to see where they live.
Right.
like Rob Lowe, for instance. Good looking actor, but it's his tree, and he's literally commenting. It was like December 11th. Hey, no. It's not even halfway through the Christmas season, and we look at the presents, and it was just overflowing.
Right, 'cause they're
and
rich.
That's still excessive, and you're raising little brats.
I know, but his kids
gotta
are older now.
appreciate-
His kids are older, so now he has to buy bigger things. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're
I'm just saying the stress that parents put themselves under when you just sometimes need to be honest.
right for sure.
Yeah, right. I mean, but you still have to somehow. Santa's got to show up.
Duh.
Okay, 2/3 of that. And 9%. So another 1 in 10 have broken into retirement accounts for us.
Damn.
Yeah, and 20% of us still haven't paid off credit card debt from last Christmas.
year.
Yeah.
That's why you just can't really go big. You have to be like, if you're, instead of going into debt, you have to make it about the moment and being together and
Yes.
eating food.
Because that's all you got.
Right. Or, you go in, because some people want to show up and be like, we brought 10 gifts for everybody. It's like, of course, everybody wishes they could do that, but let's be more realistic and get everybody just a gift card.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gift
It's like-
cards, that's the best gift ever.
Right.
Even though it seems like you're like, oh, they're going to think I didn't put a lot of thought into it. They're still going to love it because you'd love it.
Believe it or not, cash, in my opinion, is king. It always is. I love opening a birthday card and seeing a stack of cash.
Yeah.
And
right.
the same with the Christmas card. So
a stack of cash. What are you running with the mafia?
no, I'm saying I've opened.
Usually it's one sort of bill.
Well, no, I've gotten it before where it was like $100 in 20s,
Oh, yeah,
but
that's
it's kind
cool.
of exciting. So I still think the same for Christmas. Who
Yeah.
can't use cash?
I agree.
There should be cash.
And if you have cash, you should be sharing it. And I have some feel good stories.
Okay.
About people out there that are sharing the wealth and putting it in the right place.
Yeah, this was a year of bad news.
Yeah.
There was a lot of bad news. So we need good news.
Yeah,
That's
what?
a
This
good
wasn't
year.
good.
There's nothing crazy. No North Korea nuclear or anything like
Yeah,
that.
none
There
of
was a lot of fondling
I was
going
gonna say,
on.
yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
pretty bad, I guess.
It's been a crazy, tumultuous year.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
So
It's like the meme where you're like, you think you look like, the young Oprah, but then at the end of the year, you look like Sophia from The Color Purple, who just got her ass kicked. So it's just like,
I've never seen that meme.
I made that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have a
I've
picture
heard
of
you
Oprah.
talk about that.
Right. It's and it says, it's a picture of Oprah on the height of her show going, yay.
Yeah.
And it says me, the beginning of 2017. And then I took a picture of her from The Color Purple when she's all busted up. And I was like, me at the end of 2017.
Well, that's awesome.
That's actually good. I'm going to
Yeah.
go find that and retweet it and share it.
I have one I made with Rihanna looking completely hot with super red hair.
Yeah.
And then I used that Little Women of Atlanta.
Oh.
And there's a lady that has red hair and she's busted up. So I was like, that's me at the end of 2017.
Okay, so good news. Okay, so somebody dropped $10,000 into a Salvation Army bucket.
Wow.
Okay, we need to find that bucket.
Or that person.
Right?
40% of the annual donations from the red buckets from the Salvation Army, they get 40% of their donations on Christmas.
Oh, okay. So people really feel it then.
This is their Super Bowl to really get money.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? If you'd stop ringing that bell, I might give you something.
Well, you know what? I've noticed that I don't ever run into one that's like mad at me for not putting money in the thing. And so, because I always used to be paranoid that they were going to be like, really?
No, it's the Girl Scouts that will follow you to your car and go, hey, we said, do you want cookies? You're like, I already spent my money, my cookie money.
Okay, yeah. And the Boy Scouts, I don't have $20 for that small amount of
Mediocre
popcorn.
You guys better up your...
Okay, Larry, we're being good, remember?
Yes, we're being good.
Yeah.
This is good news.
Okay, yes, it is. Okay, so huge donation. Volunteers checked a red kettle that was set up outside a grocery store in Portland, Oregon. Legal weed.
Oh, nice.
Maybe there's somebody
from worked at a dispensary,
right.
owner of a dispensary.
That would be nice.
They all carry around $10,000.
Don't they?
Give it away.
And there was a $100 bill on top of the red kettle, right? And then they realized it wasn't the only $100 bill in there. It turned out somebody had walked by and tossed 100 $100 bills into the bucket. $10,000 in 100s, the largest single donation they've ever received in the area.
This is totally like happened before, but the person left with it. The one that was in charge. So the story was, we had a red basket, and then that person disappeared.
We didn't have that.
Right.
The largest in U.S. history, if you guys were wondering, 2 years ago, somebody dropped a $500,000 check into a Salvation Army in Minnesota.
Well, can we see if that cleared?
Okay, another good
Anybody
story.
can drop a check.
Speaking of kids, and they at least have to have the toy from Santa, somebody went and bought all the toys at a Goodwill store and gave them away to kids.
Oh, great. They all have bed bugs in them. Thanks. Wow.
Larry.
Awesome.
Larry.
If you run a black light over them.
Goodwill doesn't have stuff. If they do, they didn't mean to do it on purpose.
No.
A bunch of families were at a Goodwill store in Fort Collins.
And now they're all...
And then somebody got on the intercom and announced every kid in the store gets to pick out a free toy. Somebody wrote a check to buy all the toys in the store, so every kid who came in that day, not just the time they were there, got one.
They're like, but we just donated this toy.
The same guy's been doing it for every year for almost a decade, never reveals his name. They know about it beforehand. They set extra toys aside to make sure that they have enough. Kids can either choose toys, stuffed animals, or a book.
And he does that for all the kids there, and they're like, that's $12.
I know. I know, when they said huge check, I was like,
right.
How big is it really?
$12.38.
But again, Larry, it's the thought that counts. It's the Christmas spirit. We're happy
Maybe it's just a big check, a giant check.
A fake check.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that every stuffed animal came with a bed bug, though. That was nice.
Okay, stop
See, it's like
saying
you get a fake friend and a little real friend.
Hey, I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna eat you at
I hate you. Goodwill isn't like that.
Goodwill Hunting? Great movie.
No, hey, you know what? That's where I got my homecoming swag. That's where I got, I would buy my stuff from that before, homecoming dances and all that stuff from there.
Thank you.
And then I'd be all itchy afterwards, but I got it.
Right, exactly. They're like, you smell like a hamper.
And then finally, in another good story, not for Goodwill, but...
Oh, it's all about goodwill for men. Goodwill to men and others.
There is a Holocaust survivor donated $1 million to help our wounded U.S. vets.
Whoa, that's cool.
Totally cool. 83-year-old Bernard and his family own one of the largest appliance stores in Europe, and he's a Holocaust survivor. He didn't end up in a concentration camp, but his mom did. She was captured, and she died at Auschwitz.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Right.
So the only reason he didn't end up there is because other families took him in and hid him from the Nazis when they came. So he's been so grateful to America for helping that he and his wife decided that they wanted to give back in a big way. They donated $1 million to charities that help all of our U.S. vets. Half of the money went to the Wounded Warrior Project. The other went to a program run by the Red Cross called Service to the Armed Forces. So that's
cool.
really cool because there's a lot of families. We love our vets. We love all of you and your families. And thank you. We have them in our own families. We would not have the freedom to celebrate our Christmas the way we want, our holiday the way we want without your service. And thank you.
Right. And it's like for people to help that aren't even from here.
Yes.
It's really cool.
Totally awesome.
Well, and we're giving back this morning, too.
Yes, we are. Santa's here.
Well, yes. We're doing the Christmas wish, but Santa's here. Santa's here, so we could do that. 303-728-3420.
I'm waiting for Wiggins to sit on my lap.
Blazin' Hit Radio.
Good morning, you guys.
Now with more us.
You rock.
Better music, less commercials, more Larry and Kathie.
I just love you both.
We're still taking the calls, or Santa, I should say, is taking the calls. 303-728-3420. Hello, who's this?
Hello.
What's your name?
Kennedy and I'm 7.
Kennedy and your name's 7? Well, let me grab Santa, okay?
Okay.
Santa, we have
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Hi, Santa.
Hello, Kathie J. Who are we talking to? Is this Kennedy?
Yes.
Merry Christmas, Kennedy! Have you been good?
Yes.
Oh, that's good because Santa loves to bring presents to children who are good. Are you going to try to wait up all night to see Santa on Christmas Eve?
Maybe.
Well, Santa won't come if you're awake. You have to be asleep so Santa can sneak in and give presents and maybe eat a cookie.
Okay.
What kind of cookies do you have at your house?
Oreos.
Oreos, yes. Santa loves Oreo thins because I'm trying to lose a few pounds. Santa has a dinky-doo.
Santa.
Anyway, Santa is going to get you that present, and he's going to try really hard, but you have to be very good, okay?
Okay.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to you too.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Okay, Santa, I think we got another one on the line for you. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Who's this?
I'm Isabel.
What is your name?
Isabel.
Oh, Santa Claus is here. Hello. Merry Christmas.
Hi. Christmas. Merry Christmas.
What would you like for Christmas?
I like a gumball machine.
A gumball machine? Ooh, that sounds fun.
And toys.
And toys, yes, gumball machine and toys. That sounds very fun. And you could put the gumball machine in your room and have gum whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
And I want,
I don't know. Yeah.
What was the last thing you said you wanted?
Pepsi.
She wants Pepsi Cola.
Oh, Pepsi. Yes, well, Santa has an endorsement deal with Coca-Cola. So I'll get you some Coca-Cola or any Coca-Cola products.
Oh, you like the Sprite with cranberry, huh?
I wanted Pepsi.
Cotton candy.
Yes, yes.
And some cotton candy.
And some cotton candy. Yes, my beard is made of cotton candy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll bring you some cotton candy and toys, and you make sure you be a good girl, okay?
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Love you guys.
Oh, it is fun having Santa hanging out with us right now.
Yeah.
Well, Wiggins, what do you want for Christmas?
I don't know. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Oh, you want an Aretha Franklin album? Yes, I'll get that for you right away. You know, Larry has some wreaths on his house, and he calls his big one that's up at the top his Aretha Franklin.
Hey,
yes, it's big and round and sparkles.
Okay, Santa.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay there. We have Clinton Jackson. He's a comedian. He's going to be performing at Comedy Works this weekend in Denver. Perfect weather for him to roll out here, and he was on time, so we got to get to him.
I can't believe it. He made it through the snow.
Made it out here.
That's Comedy Works. We love you guys.
I hope he realizes we're all wearing pajamas so he doesn't think we're weird.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Should I put my shirt on?
Put your shirt on, Wiggins.
Dang it. All
Okay.
right.
No, you can leave it off.
Yeah, just for you, Santa. Maybe I will.
Nice.
Maybe I will.
Blazin' Hit Radio.
Now with more us.
They're just really funny.
Better music,
Less commercials.
more Larry and Kathie.
Blazin' Hit Radio. Every week we have a comedian coming in, and this is my favorite time just
me
because
too.
we get to hang out, and Clinton Jackson is with us. He's performing Comedy Works downtown all weekend pretty much up until Saturday, so you can get those tickets at comedyworks.com.
We got some snow for you.
Yeah, we got some snow just for you, man.
Greatly
Just for you,
appreciated.
Okay, you're a San Francisco kid, right?
Yeah, Oakland. Same difference. Yeah, just to hop and
So
skip
you're cool with
across
the snow.
bridge. Yeah, I like it. I like to visit the snow. It's it feels like I'm someplace. You know what I mean?
It gives you that Christmas feel a little bit.
Yeah, I like it because we don't have seasons in LA. So I live in LA now.
Yeah.
And we got a fire season, but
Right.
other than that,
That's insane.
yeah, I know. They said that that station fire was the worst one ever. I think this one has been the worst one because it's been by my house, and that's how I judge.
Right,
No,
exactly.
that's
You're
for sure.
So close. So wait a
Dangerous.
minute. Do they know how it started? Do they track? Because it's amazing how they always can go. It came from a guy who had a barbecue and then he flicked a cigarette.
Yeah, no, it was me. I go ahead and own it. You know what I mean? I was a little bored, and I just felt like
I hate to tell you this, but you're going to be broke. You're about to be sued by a lot of people.
I tried to put it out. I tried to put it out. I thought I could keep it contained.
Right, you
know
got to
what I mean?
kick dirt on it.
now you're telling me it's not feet big enough in the world.
Yeah, right. I wish.
Well, you're in the land of legal herbs, so if you need any refreshments of any kind, we got you back.
Wow. It will be a first for me.
Really?
This is virgin territory. Yeah,
nice.
I've never partaken.
It makes the Christmas lights come to life.
Yes.
Yes. Although I wouldn't recommend your first time being with us. Like, I think you should be home safe in a comfortable area with your friends and family around you.
Oh, God.
I've actually accidentally sent people to the hospital, given them a bong rip, so I'm I'm very cautious now. If you tell me you never smoked before, I will not smoke with you. You know what I mean? I don't want to be your first.
Wow.
Wow, you're a snob, Larry. That's what that
I'm
sounds
just
like.
saying, if somebody goes haywire, you don't want to be the cause of it. I did that once to my husband, and I gave him like the smallest cookie, and I was like, this should be fine. It's little, you know. And I'm an avid smoker. He never smokes, and he tripped out to the point where he was like,
"Oh my God,
we should go to the hospital." And I was like, "You don't want to go to the hospital. That's going to be terrible."
You're not making Clinton feel confident about taking part in
cut
this.
That out.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to how are you from Oakland and you never smoked weed?
I don't
mean to throw a stereotype out there, but
yeah, you just did.
With San Francisco,
no, it's out there.
Area,
it's out there. I'm leaving.
I feel like it was legal there before anywhere else.
I know
because so many people smoked it.
It was legal last there. It was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I don't know. I just never did. I mean, I guess I'm going against all the stereotypes too, because I'm a guy who knows zero about sports too.
That makes two of you.
That's me, dude. That's
you too?
I have a feature on the show called Larry Ulibarri on sports because I know nothing on sports. So I call outfits. I call them outfits. They're apparently jerseys, and basketball is in quarters or segments.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clayton, you also throw another stereotype out the window. You're a black man wearing a Hello Kitty sweatshirt.
That's right.
It's a Stormtrooper Hello Kitty.
So you
sweatshirt.
like Star Wars?
Yeah, that's different.
See, that's the people always assume that I like Star Wars. No, I like Kitty. It's Kitty. I'm following Kitty around where she goes. I go.
See, there you go.
See? People always think that. Like the other day, a guy goes, "Hey, have you seen the movie, man?" I'm like, "She's in a movie."
That's hilarious.
So you're a Star Wars geek too.
No.
Hello Kitty.
I like Hello Kitty.
Well, I did. Oh, and look at your Hello Kitty bag. That's just as pretty. I'm kidding.
You know what? There's whole stores that sell only Hello Kitty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We had a friend I had to go in there and buy it. I was like, "Are you kidding me? It's this popular?"
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
No, she's cute. What can I say? I like it. And actually, my wife looks like Hello Kitty to me. She got a little round face and little big eyes.
She's like, thanks.
I like that. No, I mean the cuteness of it.
Right.
Cute face. She's super cute. She's way too cute to be hanging around with me. I tell you that much.
Well, you obviously have a good personality
I
too.
think with every comedian that comes in here, that's the thing is that they talk about how humor gets the ladies. You know what I mean?
Hey, so he's been living on it.
Yeah, I've been living on it. It's expiring,
yeah,
man.
but you know what? The thing is, it's not even his humor. It's our humor he gets laid off of.
I just tagged on to that, dude. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So where'd you meet her?
We met in Cost Plus. You know that home store?
We have World Cost Plus.
Yeah, that exact same one. You know, I had bought my house that year, and I was still furnishing and stuff. And so I was in
That's
there
the fun part, to go buy little things. I need a little teapot. And what's that?
Yeah, exactly. And then I saw her in there, and she was like carrying a whole bunch of stuff with no basket. And I was like, that lady is cute, and she needs somebody. Tell her, girl, let's get a basket.
Did you walk up and you went, "Hello, Kitty"?
That would have been perfect.
It would have. Would have.
Man, that's how we met. So, and then when we went on our first date, which we went out for milk and cookies. Clinton Jackson is living all of this stuff. That's why when I see these pajamas you guys got on, I'm like, these are my people.
Right, exactly.
I took her out for milk and cookies, and it was so funny because when I got up there to pay for the cookies, right, I realized I didn't have my wallet. This is our first date, and I don't have my wallet.
What is wrong with you?
So, yeah, I know.
Guy.
And then it's going to look like you forgot it on purpose, maybe, because then she's going to be like, "Is he a cheap ass?"
I'm setting it up, shape of things to come. I'm a lot of work, but I'm working. But then dig this. She went to go pay for it. Had to pay for it. And then as she's doing so, I see her driver's license sticking out of the wallet. Let me see a picture, girl. Let me see that. And then I look at it, and I was like, "Hey, your driver's license has been expired for 5 months. We belong together." The guy forgot his wallet, and the girl.
Right. It's a match made in heaven.
You're supposed to find one that balances
The
Yeah,
other.
but
A yin to the yang.
If you're both down here, then it's even more comfortable.
Oh, but you find a lot of grace. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You can only be so upset. That's why we don't argue. We don't fight. We just go, I would do that too.
Does she ever?
That's love. That's love.
Does she ever come on the road with you? Or?
Yeah, she does. She comes here sometimes. Her mom and stepdad, they live here, and we're in Highlands Ranch.
Oh,
so,
cool.
yeah, sometimes she'll come here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's nice when she's on the road.
They live in the ranch.
Yeah, is that a thing? I don't know.
Yeah, it's the Highlands Ranch. Are you? You'll be home for Christmas. This is your probably last gig before you go home, or are you going to be on the road?
I'll go home Christmas Eve morning.
Oh wow,
Oh, that's so sweet. You're here to see your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Yeah. So I get to see them, and they're good folks.
Collect some presents, maybe.
And I'll bring them some presents from what you guys have here. Because I really want to set their lights off, like you said. So.
They're going to be like, "You need to go to the hospital. If you have to go to the hospital, then you say no, you don't want to go to the hospital."
I just want to
Drink more water.
I want to see my mother-in-law on the roof of the house with a golf club just swinging it. There's bats! There's bats! Bats and cobras! Bats and cobras!
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
Clinton Jackson, you definitely got to see him. Get those tickets at comedyworks.com.
For real.
Tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday he'll be performing down there. So
Yeah, and he's opened for everybody. Donna Summer, Dennis Miller. You opened for Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
How is Dennis Miller? I mean, because he is pretty conservative. Sometimes he can comes off as
Fox News.
Yeah.
No, he was. His show was fantastic. I didn't meet him beforehand, and then I actually brought him on stage, and then we passed each other. He gave me a bow. It's like we were going to do karate or something. There was no handshake. There was no He kept a nice distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As not to be accused of anything, I suppose. But as we passed it was the greatest distance of passing somebody on stage that I've ever had. You know what I mean? We weren't even this close as I am to you.
Oh my
we
God.
were a good 6 feet apart with the bow, and have a great show, man.
He's like
most people, you probably shake their hand, give them a hug.
Exactly.
You know, like, thank you so much for warming them up.
Yeah. No, I mean, he was perfectly nice, but it was just very respectful, very,
His personal space is like 12 feet.
He's like, good luck, Obama.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
He's political.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, we're really happy to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
You got to come through anytime when you come to Denver.
Sweet of you.
Yeah, and bring Hello Kitty.
Always. I travel with Kitty.
Yeah.
She was always with me.
Clinton Jackson hanging out in the Green Solutions studio on Blazin' Hit Radio. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. Make sure you get those tickets, comedyworks.com. Again, he's performing tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, and then he's going back home for Christmas Eve to Hello Kitty.
Everybody's got time off, so, take advantage of it and go and laugh with Clinton for sure.
Thank you, man.
And now, are you going to pass that doobie or what? The Cannabis Chronicles.
Get it out. Shout at the rooftops. This is great.
Sponsored by The Green Solution.
So, a little bittersweet over there at Sweet Leaf.
Something happened. There was like one of the dispensaries that got fined a bunch of, and they had to close down some shops, and something happened.
The reason why.
Thanks,
I
Larry.
didn't know exactly what happened, but I saw something on
close,
on the
Larry.
news.
So close.
Something
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah,
something
little
happened.
this, something of that. Police raided the Sweet Leaf locations on December 14th, all under the law of looping. The looping. So more or less allowing you go in and you can only buy up to an ounce at a time.
All right.
And then they caught them going back and buying another ounce 10 minutes later.
Right. So
an hour later.
Right. They basically kind of did like an undercover sting for a while.
For a year.
To see how long they could do that.
Yes.
Right. And so they didn't really close those shops permanently. I think they're closed temporarily because I saw in a statement that it said that they're going to be open again. I don't know.
Well, that's up to them and in the investigation.
Oh, okay.
You still can't open it until there's an investigation.
Because they took away their license.
They shut down 26 cannabis operations licensed under Sweet Leaf. They led to the arrest of 13 bud tenders who were charged with allegedly looping weed sales in violation of state law. and that's when you sell marijuana to customers beyond the allotted limits. They had Denver undercover cops go in and literally like an hour later go back to the same bud tender
Right.
and get more weed.
And the guy was like, your twin brother was here earlier. That's what I have to say.
That's what you have
Your
to say.
twin brother was here earlier.
The green solution, though, like Larry,
They don't
I
play,
like it
yeah.
because they add it up for you. Their computer system does.
Well,
like,
even their
they're-
bud tenders-
they've got it so down. It's good.
Right, their bud tenders are pretty knowledgeable, and they can tell you, oh, you can get a little more of this, or before you hit your total.
But then they also don't go over the amount. You can't return for a second time like that.
No way. No, not in their system. So, okay. Oh, you can do it legally or you can try to do it illegally. And there was a huge marijuana raid that happened. A whole group of people in grow houses all around neighborhoods throughout the Denver metro area.
Wow. So
And
then I
some
thought,
of these houses were next to schools.
Right, like all of a sudden you think like, I never see those neighbors, but why is there a SWAT team bursting into their front door?
Exactly,
They
right.
seem so quiet.
24 defendants, 24 people were selling and growing more than 1,500 pounds of marijuana through all of the houses.
Right, because just because it's legal, it means like you can have a certain allotment of plants to you, but you can't have a warehouse full of them.
No, you can't. Right, exactly. You only get 6.
6 plants,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And that's like for home growth.
Mm-hmm. So they were doing some big old
Right.
selling and everything.
Well, what if you have like 6 people, you're all adults, you live together, and now you all can each have 6 plants.
See, that I think it technically could be legal.
Right, but you have to stand near your plants when the cops come in. You're like,
Yeah.
these are mine, I'm Helen. These are my
these
6.
are my 6.
2 died, so I only have 4.
I'm Bob. These
Right.
are my 6.
Right.
But then none of you can be selling it.
Right.
These people got
There you
caught
go. That's for
selling.
personal use.
Right, exactly. That's your personal use. All right. And finally, another dude that got caught trying to sell. A Colorado guy faces felony drug charges after he was caught with 30 pounds of marijuana in North Dakota.
Man, it's like 30 pounds. What does that even look like?
Oh, I'll show you in a second.
Oh, nice.
So, Jacob Todd. Hey, I'm Jacob Todd.
I'm Jacob. I have 30 tons of marijuana.
29 years old from Loveland. He was pulled over for something so stupid. If you got something illegal in your car, go the speed limit. Make sure you use your turn signals and make sure your lights are working.
Oh.
We always say that. But this guy, he was speeding.
You can't
The dumbest.
speed.
Yep. He was speeding up in North Dakota, got pulled over, and you know
Look
what?
nervous.
We've heard from cops out of state that they look for Colorado plates.
Right.
And if they pull you over, the first thing in their head is
You got pot.
they could have pot.
Right.
So you're an idiot, okay? You're
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
switch the plates out.
they brought the dog out. No, I'm just wait, don't speed, you dork. Oh, I mean, don't try to take
Right.
it over state lines.
Or
is what I
switch
meant
the
to say.
plates out if you're going to speed.
A police dog indicated there were drugs in the vehicle, and they found bags of marijuana worth $30,000 on the street. So he's looking at 20 years in prison for doing it, and there's a picture of the dog with the marijuana. And the marijuana's in those sealed baggies.
Yeah. Right. So it
but-
looks smell proof, but not for him.
Yeah.
And had he just got a job, he would have made $30,000 in
I
one
know,
year.
you're right, but a year versus one
Yeah.
trip.
It's that whole
I
show,
can
Locked
see-
Up Abroad. It's like they do it a couple times successfully, and so they're like, "Well, I can't believe the money was that good that quick for
We
nothing."
always say
little
don't
high
get
or
greedy.
something.
Right.
When you get greedy is when you get caught, people.
I never got caught.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Wiggin.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
It's all statute of limitations,
Right.
idiot.
Why are you blinking? What's happening here?
No, I couldn't do that. I know people who are in that world. Some of them are my good friends, but I just see the stress level of that. And I'm like, dear God, man, I wouldn't want to do that. That's like
No, I wouldn't
cheating.
want to.
I can't even keep a houseplant alive, barely.
Yeah, right.
So,
There's no way.
Well, if you want to keep calling for Santa, you
Please
can do
do.
that. 303-728-3420. Text or give us a shout out. Yeah.
Also, if you watch the Everyday Show, you'll be able to see Kathie in her pajamas.
Yes.
Is Chris Parenti wearing a onesie as well?
He's got something on. I'm sure he'll have on his onesie.
Will Greg Dutra be in his pajamas?
You know what? So funny you say that. Just yesterday
Larry.
we announced it in Dutra. I heard him over at the weather desk, and he goes, What's going on tomorrow? And I was like, it's pajama day. You know, like, you gotta wear your pajamas. You want to do it? And he was like, I'll get down with that. So he's going to be in pajamas today.
So
for the
Larry's
show.
going over to the studio.
That's about
Is that what that
10:30.
means?
10:30,
No,
Larry.
I just was curious if they were wearing pajamas. She brought up Dutra.
Well,
or did
I'm
I?
glad you guys did pajama day with me here.
For sure.
You know, so
Well, Yeah.
Wiggins took his shirt off, which was
Yeah.
really weird.
I don't think I've ever done that around you guys. Not even at the wedding did I see you guys when I was swimming around and stuff.
Like, dude, when I turned around and you were standing right behind me without a shirt on.
Kathy got flustered.
No.
Yeah, you want some of this? My chi-chis are almost big as yours. What's up? Putting on that weight. I'm all kissing my nipple.
Don't worry, babe. The dad bods are in.
Yeah.
For moms.
No.
Not young hot chicks.
I see CT on the Real World, and he's gained some weight, and I'm all, it's all right. Oh,
Right.
that guy's gained
If
some weight,
CT
too.
can gain some weight.
Yeah, we'll be all right. It's going to be all right.
I just watched that. That was on last. Oh no, I'm caught up on the episode.
Yeah.
Because there's a show where they, the people from the MTV shows, go up against real athletes.
Yeah.
Well, here's
And
the
there's listen. There's a guy, and his name is Matt.
He's a tool.
No.
He's the TRL host
Matt the
/ tool.
Listen.
okay.
Anyway, he's also been on Wild 'N Out and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
another tool show.
I know, but the thing is, I was looking him up, right? And he's really, really good looking. He's got the whole poofy lip thing. He kind of looks like a Shawn Mendes with the big tall hair.
Do you notice that they changed the name of that show? Because this is the second season of that. And it went from Champs versus the Pros to Champs versus the Stars, because the only pro on this season was really Terrell Owens. Everyone there was an Olympic athlete, but one of them was a gymnast.
So if you can't get actual pros to come to the show, it might be done with the show.
I think the show's only going to go so far now.
So this is the guy that I like. His name's Matt.
Damn.
Oh no, he's like totally hot.
He totally does that. Oh, look at
Like,
me
I
and
got
my
poofy
poofy
lips.
lip.
Toolish.
His name's
Yeah,
Matt.
he's a tool.
Matt Rife. No, he's not. You know who he's dating?
Who?
By the way, he's 25,
Okay.
and he's dating Kate Beckinsale. I love that Kate Beckinsale
She's
got
like
herself
40.
a 25-year-old
That's awesome.
hottie
I
guy.
thought she was married.
No,
she
not
got
anymore.
divorced. Hey,
That makes me mad.
Look at her.
Beckinsale.
She's hot.
She knows how to hug him too.
She's bomb. Like, I don't think any man, like any age, would turn her down.
Oh no, she's so
God.
gorgeous.
Isabel talked to Santa this morning, and they sent us in a picture, and she is super excited.
She's cute.
That's who Santa couldn't understand her name.
Right.
But she's adorable.
Aww.
What were we talking about earlier? It says, when I was 12, Grandpa wrapped a case of beer and gave it to me for Christmas. When I opened it, he said, I forgot you're not old enough for that. I'll drink it for you.
It took the case away.
It wasn't the lighthearted holiday prank either. There was no other gifts.
Oh my God.
You got to swap that out with something else.
On the bright side, he let me have the box when he was done. Okay. Your grandpa was a jerk. I'm
'cause
sorry to say that.
That's messed up.
That's
He's all,
messed
that's
up.
why I became an alcoholic. I was always
It's
looking for
over
that
grandpa.
beer.
Always looking for that beer.
That's sad.
Yeah,
Don't think about that this holiday season.
My mom did that to me. She I wanted an N64 for years, and so she got it like 4 years after it came out for me. But
okay, a lot of us have toys
that's
after
fine.
the fact.
So she gets it, but then she doesn't. She wrapped other stuff up and never gave that to me. So so I opened up all the other gifts, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get it. I'm just like, whatever. So I went into my room and I played Super Nintendo, and I was just in there, and she's like, come out here, and I go, what? I'm just so disappointed. And what? And this was like 2 or 3 hours later, and there it is, just sitting there, and I'm like, what? Not even paying attention to it. And I'm like, I'm just going back in my room. You're not even saying anything. So then I went back to my room and kept playing, and then came out. And she's like, you're an idiot. She's all there. It's
right there.
It's right there. And I was like, oh, all right.
I thought this story was going to end on I didn't get it. So I'm glad that you got it.
Well, that was the other 4 years leading.
Hey, I want you
previously.
to remember that this holiday season, that your mom, when she could, she tried.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, little love.
No, she doesn't listen.
We all need to remember that our loved ones are who we need to take advantage of our time off.
We need to take advantage of.
No, spend some time with.
I've taken advantage of my loved ones.
Don't take
They're
money
just cousins,
from them.
though.
Don't take anything from them.
Well, then
Just
hang and take
spend
advantage of
time
them.
with them.
Right, and
take advantage of the time off and be with them.
And if I'm not going to take something from them, now they're going to be mad I didn't take the gift they got me.
Okay. Oh, Larry, see, what if they didn't get you a gift?
Well, then it's okay. I'm okay with that because I didn't get them anything.
Well, a lot of people say they're not doing gifts this year.
Well, it depends. Sometimes
Here we
you're
go,
doing.
Larry.
No, sometimes you're doing great, and you're just like, hey, and then sometimes it's like, we're only exchanging gifts with immediate family.
Right.
I posted a GIF, and it was someone from who's the little person from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I forget his name.
Jack.
He was an elf.
Dinkleby or
no, Jackson,
Dunkelchain or what's his name?
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, there you go.
And so there's a GIF where he says, "I am the gift." And so at the top of it, I said, when you're too broke to buy people actual Christmas gifts,
right.
And then you go, I am the gift.
Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. I am the gift.
Well, let's unwrap it, Kathy.
No, let's not.
Let's take off that onesie.
Yeah, I got to go get in traffic.